Hey, this is Lisa, and you are watching DJ Erick en La Mezcla. Go ahead, boy.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Johnny O, and you're listening to my boy, DJ Erick en La Mezcla.
What's happening, people? This is your boy, George Armani, and you're listening to my man, Erick en La Mezcla.
It's your boy, Coro, and you're listening to DJ Erick en La Mezcla.
Hey everybody, this is Delicious Rodriguez, and you're listening to my boy El Guapo, DJ Erick en La Mezcla. Stay tuned, have fun, get your salsa on. Mwah.
¿Qué quieres que te diga? Si esto fue todo una mentira, fue un payaso en tu vida, otra víctima en tu lista. ¿Por qué me traicionaste? Ahora busco otra salida. Quiero deshacerme de tu vida y curarme de esta herida. No creas que me has derrotado. No, te ahogarás en tus penas y vivirás vacía y llena de...
Hey, this is Lisa, and you are watching DJ Erick en La Mezcla. Go ahead, boy.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Johnny O, and you're listening to my boy, DJ Erick en La Mezcla.
What's happening, people? This is your boy, George Armani, and you're listening to my man, Erick en La Mezcla.
It's Brenda K-Star, and you're chilling with DJ Erick en La Mezcla.
Hey everybody, this is Delicious Rodriguez, and you're listening to my boy El Guapo, DJ Erick en La Mezcla. Stay tuned, have fun, get your salsa on. Mwah.
¿Qué quieres que te diga? Si esto fue todo una mentira, fue un payaso en tu vida, otra víctima en tu lista. ¿Por qué me traicionaste? Ahora busco otra salida. Quiero acariciar y ahora me quieres abrazar. Nunca me diste amor sincero, lo nuestro no importa ya. Nunca supiste valorarme y ahora quieres regresar. Nunca supiste acariciar y ahora me quieres abrazar. Nunca me diste amor sincero, olvídame, por fin te superé. No existes ya. ¿Qué más quieres que te diga? Lo nuestro llegó a un punto y final. No quedan más palabras, solo recuerdos que invaden mi corazón. No creas que me has derrotado, no ganaste esta batalla. No, 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 te ahogarás en tus penas y vivirás vacía y llena de dolor. Valorarme y ahora quieres regresar. Nunca supiste acariciar y ahora me quieres abrazar. Nunca me diste amor sincero, lo nuestro no importa ya. Nunca supiste valorar y ahora quieres regresar. Nunca supiste acariciar y ahora me quieres abrazar. Nunca me diste amor sincero, olvídame, por fin te superé. No existes ya. Al fin libre.
Bueno, welcome everybody to El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla. Aquí en another Wednesday. Mitad de semana, that's right. You know what we say every Wednesday here? It's Happy Hump Day, baby. Yeah, that's right. We have in studio the one and only freestyle artist extraordinaire. Studio audience, let's give it up for the one, the only Tonasia. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Welcome, Tonasia, to El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla.
Thank you for the invite. Great to be here.
I'm glad you made it here. Finally here on El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla here in New York City. I mean, your home away from home, right?
I live here.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Your home away from home.
Away from home.
Away from your actual home.
Yeah, actual home.
Yeah,
yes.
you know what I mean? Your home away from home. So how you been?
I've been great. A lot of things happening.
Good, good. We're going to get to them momentarily. But before we get to them, I wanted to ask you something that I asked you just a few minutes ago, but for the people that are watching and joining us here right now in internet land.
What's that land?
You know, how is it that you got the name Tonasia?
Oh, okay.
We'll start off with that one.
Well, it happened one evening at a club called Avanti in Queens Bayside, Bell Boulevard. My manager was there in his office, and they were putting a tour together for East Asia. And I'm opening up for a band, so I'm going on tour with them, and they need a name. So the guy was like, "Can we do one in 7 letters, Tony? It's got to be 7 letters." I'm like, "Okay, let's think about something." Tony. They're like, "Okay, let's Tonasia. Let's use Asia since you're going to Asia. We'll do Tonasia." I'm like, "Okay, let's do Tonasia." And they did the flyers, they did the posters, and lo and behold, Tonasia was born.
But now here's a question. Why 7 letters? Why couldn't be anything more than 7?
Because 7 is a powerful number, and I love
The
7.
lucky 7.
Lucky 7, and I wanted 7 letters. I wanted 7 letters.
7 días de la semana, 7 days of the week.
That's right. 7 days of the week, and it's nice for the flyer. Not too big, not too long,
And not too small.
not too small.
Just the perfect size.
Just the perfect size. And it's
Got
got
it.
Tone, so Tony, my first name in it, so it's kind of it works.
Got it. All right. So now we're going to fast forward a lot
Okay.
because we're going to be jumping over,
We'll go back and forth.
Right.
I mean, it's over 30 years, so we got a lot to cover.
exactly. We have a lot to cover. So fast forward to yesterday. We got something that well, I shouldn't say we, but something happened yesterday and where you were a part of, no?
Well, I was invited because all my friends were going to be there, so I came down to show love and support.
Okay.
And it was actually in Queens also. It's called the Amadeus Club, and it was it was a music vinyl award
Ceremony, I guess?
party ceremony. Yeah, and it was all people from all the artists, DJs, record pool. They also honored RBBC Eddie Rivera, who has a lot to do with this industry also. So it was really nice seeing all the old people that I haven't seen in a while. And a lot of artists were there. A lot of my friends were there. So we all went
Nice.
together. So I went with Fascination was there. Brenda Kay was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we was hanging out. Felipe Rose from the Village People was there.
Oh,
My
okay.
friend Lottie Da, long time, my sister. She was up for the award. She got an award. Tony Moran was there. He got an award.
Nice.
So many people. I mean, the list is long. It's a long list, but it was an awesome night.
Okay, cool. So we real quickly want to give a special shout out to Blanca from the Boogie Down Bronx,
What's
who's
up,
logging
Blanca?
in. We got Jose El Loco Rivera.
That was a good Tarzan impersonation.
Yeah, I tried. And then we also have Lisette Hernandez from Florida.
What's up, Lizette?
Yeah, so welcome to those that are there. And welcome to those of you that are not logged in but are watching the show. And if you're new to El Show de DJ Erick en la Mezcla, let me inform you. You can download the app absolutely free. It is free 99. Look, the government, not even welfare loves you the way that we do. We're giving you the app absolutely free. You don't have to pay not 1 cent at all, okay? Download the app, and you can be anywhere across the world on this planet, and you can see this show live. Providing that we're live, you'll get to see it live. The only thing that it's going to ask you is that you have internet access on your phone. And also, right now, currently, if you'd like to get in contact with Tonasia here in the studio right now, the only thing you got to do is call the number that you see on the screen. I always mess this up. Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. And the number is 914-968. Go ahead. Finish.
6499.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can you do that in Spanish?
914-968-6499.
Nice. Look at you. Look at you.
I try.
Wait. Studio audience, what do you think? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that. And Sandy is in the
yeah.
chat room as well.
What's up, Sandy?
Look at that. And we got Tonasia. All right, now, check this out. I'm going to take a quick little break because I want to share something with you, Tonasia, and everyone on Internet Land and everyone on In the Mix Radio Land, because this is something you guys want to watch. Trust me when I tell you, you're
Oh my
gonna
God,
want-
what are you up to?
I want to go, it's a flashback. Let's pretend it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday.
TBT.
Oh, is that what that means? I always figured out I didn't know what that meant.
You really didn't know?
No.
Oh, do you know what LOL stands for?
Laughing out loud.
Yeah, all right. So now you got another one that you just learned today.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I'm learning.
I got you, brother. I got you. All right, so here we go. Get ready. We'll be back.
What that means? I always figured out I didn't know what that meant.
You really didn't know?
No.
Do you know what LOL stands for?
Laughing out loud.
Yeah, all right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't showing you anything yet. Hold on. Because the whole thing is, I forgot that I have a little thing going on here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's something that I got to cut off that I forgot to do. And here we go.
Here we go. Take two.
Take two. We'll be back.
that only you can give me. Only you. But now you're gone. And this love affair of ours is over. My friends told me that her love was never true, but I always thought it would be something new. But she kept my love suspended like a puppet on a string. Go tell me, babe, did you really love me? You know what I needed. I needed your love. Wondering if this love we have is true, and I'm wondering, was it me or you? Wondering, where did it go wrong? And I'm wondering how it lasted so long. Wondering if this love we have is true, and I'm wondering, was it me or you? Wondering, where did it go wrong? And I'm wondering how it lasted so long. Mi amor, este amor no será para mí.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We're back. So, was that a
Wow,
flash
there's my
from the
manager, Michael
past?
Schweiger. There he is. Do you see him? Can you see him on the screen?
No.
Well, the guy who's on the mic with them right now. All right.
Big shout out goes to Yvette Crespo, who's on with us right now. Yes, freestyle. Yes. So, how was that flash from the past for you?
Brought back a lot of memories.
A lot of memories?
A lot of memories.
So now let me ask you this. In that video, that's what I wanted to find out too. If you notice, there were video clips that had nothing to do with you. Cartoons, Popeye was one of the cartoons that was there. And I can't remember all the other ones, but I recognized Popeye right away.
That was my friend. He did all this collage.
What was the purpose for that collage?
Just something because all the cartoons I like.
Oh, okay. So you like Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
And Jose says, Tonasia, one of my favorite songs.
Thank you, Jose.
Yeah. And, see, he says that the video took him way back.
I took you way back.
Look at that.
It takes me way back every time I see it. Because there is a collage of different clubs I performed in too, like Avanti, the Octagon, all different clubs from that era.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of those people on stage were just a lot of fans and a lot of good friends of mine that like to jump on stage all the time.
Do you still keep in contact with any of them?
Yeah, I still do. All the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Blanca says that she loves her freestyle. Now, Jose, do me a
Thank
favor.
you,
Give me a
Blanca.
call right now here at the studio, 914-968-6499.
Yes, Jose, when music was great. This is the truth.
Yeah.
The 80s were awesome.
I agree, man.
There's nothing like the 80s.
I
And
can't agree with you anymore
If I
than
could
that,
stay
man.
in the 80s, I would stay in the 80s.
Me too.
Wild hair, wild clothes, and wild names.
The music was great back
The
then.
music was incredible. The artists that were coming out, not just in freestyle genre. I'm talking about music.
Everything in general, yeah.
was incredible.
It was a great time to be alive in the 80s, man. A lot of great memories, a lot of great music. Music was the best, man. The
Yes.
beats, the lyrics, everything about music was the best.
I actually
in my
want to give a
opinion.
shout out to my producer who produced Wondering, Games of Love, and Tears of Tears, who's on here listening. Owen, what's up? I see you. I hear you.
You see him?
I see you. He's right there.
Okay. Big shout out.
Owen Sober. That's a funny story, how we got together and how Wondering was created, if you want to hear that.
Yes, go ahead. Tell us.
Well, okay, so I lived in the Bronx.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the story about the bodega.
Hold on. Hello?
What's up? It's your boy Jose Rivera calling to the greatest show every Wednesday because it's Hump Day. That's right, the one and only man that has all the guests that give you the best around the world. Freestyle, hip-hop, salsa, merengue, Cat Boy. You know, he's universal. DJ Erick and La Mezcla.
And that is my boy, Jose El Loco Rivera. Yo, Jose, thank you for calling in. Listen, the reason why I had you call in to the show is because I wanted you to introduce yourself to Tonasia. Because if I would introduce you to Tonasia, I would do a huge injustice.
So he.
Well, you want the feel, or you just want the regular original?
No. Do the regular field part of it. Go ahead. Go for it.
All right. You already know. Jose Luis Rivera here on DJ Erick and La Mezcla, only on In The Mix Radio, rocking out with the one and only King himself, Tonasia!
That's funny.
I love the echo in the background.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Now, also let him know who it is that, like, what it is that you do away from your 9 to 5.
Away from the night spots, what I do during the day is actually social work with people that suffer from mental illness during the day, and then in the evening, I have Extremities Entertainment where I help individuals that want to progress in their life, whether it be with music, arts and crafts, or just in general trying to generate some work for the community. And aside from that, my other job, I'm the chairman of the American Cancer Society Relay for Life of the Bronx. Whereas, every year we come together and we celebrate survivors, people who have passed, and those caregivers who gave it all just trying to, fight the war on cancer. And what we have every year is several artists that come through and donate their time as well. And, they just let everyone know that cancer is not just for one side, but it's for all, because we all suffer from something. And if we could all just pass the message that, you pass it forward, and, you never know what one word, or even, like I said earlier today, for this one person, one word could change a person's day in their life, which could affect them for the rest of their life. And to be honest with you, when I put that comment earlier, Tonasia, you took me back to a time where life was great with music and my family was together as whole. Nowadays, due to social media and all, you see a lot of families are torn apart due to misunderstandings with the posts and the messages, and it's just out of control. So when I hear good music like yours, it reminds me what love is truly all about.
Thank you, Jose. And yes, I do a lot of things for the cancer. I do I also, I performed at the Cancer Walk for the last couple of years in Central Park. We did Orchard Beach. I have a lot of friends who passed away from cancer, and a lot of friends I know that still are battling it. So that's dear to my heart. And yes, it is a time, the music brings us back to a time when life was fun, people were good, and it was just a great time. So it brings back a lot of memories, and I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. And you also
make me remember a lot of good people that, like you said, they passed away, and it was because they either gave their all at 9/11 or passed away due to their illnesses from 9/11, or just giving their all and suffering because they were trying to make their families have a better way of life.
Yes, I lost a lot of friends from 9/11 too. That was horrific and something I will never forget.
Yeah. And thank God that the government finally came together with the people who suffered and the families, and for the next 60, 70 years, those families will be able to benefit from this bill that was passed recently. But
yes.
One thing I wanted to especially mention, and not because it's just DJ Erick and La Mezcla show and In The Mix Radio, but I'm glad that you came on a show that had substance, because a lot of people tune into this show, whether it was on social media or on the app, and it changes the mindset even for a little while. To have someone like yourself to come on, and even watching the video, remind me of when my brother and sister used to go to La Mirage
That's why I started. La Mirage, my first show.
In the boogie down Bronx,
Kicks
baby.
the gun for Fordham Row. I used to go there all the time, and that's where I actually started. I used to sneak into that club to see all the artists I used to love. Just to say, I want to do this, I want to do this. But yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. How did you sneak into the club when memory serves me right?
He was no joke the guy at the door.
That's why I'm trying.
But he knew a good friend. A good friend of mine, and I was like, I don't drink, and I never drank, I never smoked, I never did any drugs. I was. Good boy.
You were better than a Boy Scout.
So he was like, always take responsibility. Don't. I said, no, I'm not gonna drink. So he used to get me in there, and the rest is history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. You created a lot of things. I want you to know that.
I appreciate that. I mean, the reason why I'm still doing this is because of the love that I have from the fans and the stories that people tell me, and I have actually 2-3 generations coming up to me now with pictures of their parents when they used to come and see me when their mother and father were like, 19, 20, 21 years old. So it's a blessing. I am humbled. I'm stable to do what I love, and the people still want to hear freestyle and love me, and I can't say thank you enough for that.
Man. And I just want to say thank you to Erick, because he doesn't realize, but
he doesn't realize what he does. And I tell Erick, and I did a post one time on Facebook. I said, thank you to all the DJs, not just the DJs on Facebook that do live, DJs all over that do what they do, that keep the music alive and the genre alive and keep us alive. And I told him, I said, if you ever want like a drop or reach out to me on Facebook, if you're close enough and you're doing a TV, live thing, I'll come to your house. We'll have fun. We'll do it live. And a lot of DJs have hit me up, and I've done a lot of live feeds like this. So this is awesome that Erick is doing this. And I thank him for doing this because it keeps us alive.
And thank you for always providing a platform for not just artists, but just everyone in general that wants to get their message out. Recently I was in Puerto Rico, and Erick managed to have us, go live from Puerto Rico while he was in New York, and that in itself, he don't know what he did. We had half the island of Puerto Rico going crazy, in Central America as well, as they all tuned in.
That's amazing.
And, just the fact after Maria and everything, and, Erick, you lifted a lot of people. Still to this day, I get people asking me, how you doing, and they tune into the show, and they love the fact that, a Latin is able to go out there, because nowadays not too many of our people are giving a positive message, such as Erick, and, having artists like yourself and other individuals passing the word out. So big up to you, Erick, man. Even though you don't know it, brother, I'm here to tell you, as well as Tonasia, you are the man.
Look at that. You are the man.
You are the man.
You are the man. You're the man. Yeah.
I'm just an instrument being used by God. That's all I am.
Yo, Jose, you're the best, man. Thank you,
Jose, for calling in. I appreciate you. I love you very much, my brother.
I love you too, man. And Tonasia, keep doing what you do, brother, man. And continue to make babies.
I will do my best. I'm in the studio actually working on a couple of projects right now, and hopefully they should be out soon. And a lot of big surprises coming out. So.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about the certain different little projects, as much as you can give us info.
Well, I really can't give too much info, but
that's what I'm saying. The little itty bits.
There's going to be some incredible artists collaborating on there with me with the vocals, and some incredible producers that are coming back out that people are going to be like, wow.
Look at that.
So it's
and you know what? The best thing is that only one person's going to have the exclusive, and that's In the Mix Radio with DJ Erick and Mezcla.
I love your energy, Jose. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. Positive. I love you.
Man.
Awesome.
God bless you guys, and keep rocking out, man.
Thank you, man. God bless you too, brother. And we're going to have you come back onto the show, bro.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime you need me, I'm there to support you, man.
All right, Papa.
That's
Same
awesome.
here.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, bye. So that was Jose Loco Rivera.
He's awesome. I love him.
He is. I mean, wait till you get
his
to
energy
meet him.
is contagious.
It is. It is. Like, I feed off of his energy.
Well, that's it. You want to surround yourself with positive people.
Positive energy.
Positive people. See, sometimes, I tell people all the time, sometimes God's got to change your circle to change your life.
Exactly.
And that's the way it works. Don't fight something that you want to happen that's not happening, because it's not happening for a reason. So
yeah.
Like right now, we're in a new season. We're going to enter a new season. So it's a new season of your life.
See, like seasons change.
Seasons change. So you have to know when to let stuff go and when to hold on.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just what
kind
it
of like
is.
the spring cleaning. You got to clean. It's autumn cleaning now.
It's fall cleaning now. Let's get
fall, right? Yeah.
get the brooms out.
See,
Let's
I'm so
start
tired.
sweeping.
I can't even get my seasons right. All right, so
So you want to talk about? There's so much to cover.
yeah, man. So all right, so you have a lot of projects coming up of which you can't really talk about, other than you have a lot of different artists collaborating with you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Coming up that you can't talk about, projects that are actually that you can talk about. What do you have coming up, performance wise, and anything else from there?
Well, I got a lot of shows out of state. Chicago. We're gonna be doing some stuff out there.
We actually have somebody from Chicago. I'm just waiting to see. I haven't been looking carefully. I don't know if she's on. She's a radio personality in Chicago. Her name is DJ VG.
VG.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think it's October. I don't have my thing in front of me. October 5th. I think I'm in Chicago.
Okay.
What part of where, I'm not sure. All I know is to get on a plane, they pick me up, and they take me over.
And that's all you need to know.
That's all I know. So there's a lot. I mean, right now, I'm really gonna focus on. I always tell people I'm a work in progress, because I'm working on these projects. So it's like I'm gonna be taking time off from the shows this next month because I'm doing a lot of studio stuff.
Okay.
So I think October is when things are gonna start picking up for the shows again. November and December.
Okay.
Holiday time. We do a lot of stuff for the holiday times. A lot of benefits I do for people that reach out to me. I also do a lot of personal private parties, private weddings. I just did a wedding last week for a good friend of mine. He was a fan, then he became a great friend. So definitely reach out to me because I'm a person. We can be friends. We can hang out. We can have dinner. We can go do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Go eat, because eating is good.
Eating is good, and eating is a fun thing, and I love to eat.
And so do I.
So I tell my fans, listen, don't be scared to reach out to people. We're humans. What you see is what you get, and I'm as real as they come. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. But
All right. So real quickly, now that we're talking about food, real quick.
Oh my God.
Today.
We got to talk about food. Oh, the little yellow truck.
Yeah. The Little B.
The Little B.
Little B. If you're still watching Little B, we're making the announcement for you right now.
The food is off the hook.
They got breakfast, lunch, snacks. They got Little B breakfast, butter rolls, bacon, egg, and cheese, coffee, tea, hot chocolate. Little B lunch, hamburger, hot dog, hot sausage. Question is, do they have sausage and potatoes?
He said his mom cooks, so if his mom is getting down, the food's gonna be delicious. He said you can make whatever you want. He was talking about gandules, pernil, carne guisado, pollo guisado. I was like, wait, stop! You're making me really hungry.
And you making me hungry mentioning it again. How could you, man? How could you?
Pernil and patelas coming out for Christmas time.
See,
and he does catering. He does everything. So
So if you want.
Don't sleep on the little yellow truck.
Yeah, if you see this yellow truck
with the little bee on it, he's off the hook.
Yeah, man. Support it. Great food.
Support.
All right, so going back to you now.
So last week, you wanted to touch on those something I had no idea about, that award that I got.
Right.
So Chrissy Ice, my sister.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy. I know you're watching or listening. She was in town. She came into New York. So my friend, who I know for so many years, Rob Machetta, and Frank C. from the neighborhood, they have this new entertainment company called Body Mechanics. And so they were doing a show at the Copacabana in Portchester, which is also a Brazilian steakhouse, which is off the hook. Again,
you tried the steak?
Going back to the food.
Did you try the steak?
I tried everything they had.
Stop.
It was unreal.
Stop. Don't tell me this. And you know the funny thing is about Portchester?
What?
Portchester, for those of you that didn't know, is actually where I started my Latin DJing.
Really?
That's right.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that where that Brazilian, the Copacabana, is walking distance. I'm almost positive.
It's on Main Street.
So then it's right around the corner from where I used to work at.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Right on Main Street. So they do shows.
Uh-huh.
So they invited Chrissy Ice and the legendary Jenny Burton. Remember that?
And who else?
Jenny Burton.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Okay,
I remember.
So the songs were off the hook. They killed it. So I was supposed to go and introduce, bring Chrissy Ice on stage.
Uh-huh.
Next thing I know, I get called to the stage. I'm like, okay, what did I do? I get called to the principal office. What did you do? And they
Mira, Tonasia,
they told
you
me,
got to be on the stage.
Told me
Ven
to come
aquí.
on stage. I'm like, okay, this is a little weird. We didn't rehearse it this way. So I went on stage and they said, turn around. You can't see. Close your eyes. I'm like, what? And I said, okay, now what's going on here? And the crowd started getting loud and crazy. And next thing I know, they put it in front of me, so I really couldn't see what it was. And I said, well, I want to see what it is. And I turned to the side, and they surprised me with Wondering on it with 2 platinum records of Wondering, my old picture when I had hair. That was taken downstairs in Avanti. That was my first promo shot. I think I was like 19 years old at that time. And the beautiful, the logo of Body Mechanics was presented to me, which was I'm still in awe because I wasn't expecting anything like that.
Uh-huh.
So just the love that people have and for this music and for the artists is just incredible. And I can't say thank you enough to Body Mechanics, Rob Machetta, and Frankie C. It just was incredible. And good people, a lot of good things to come from them. So I definitely keep my ears open.
Awesome.
They're bringing a lot of people back.
So now what I'm going to ask of you
Yes.
is that whenever you're going to be performing at the Copa or anywhere here in the tri-state area,
Mm-hmm.
let us know. Let me know.
I will let you
And
know.
I will definitely put the word out. You know, you share the flyer. Ah, there she is. VG from Chicago.
What's up, VG?
That's the one I was telling you about. Oh, Roseanne from Ecuador.
What's up, Roseanne?
So yeah, VG, what you didn't know is that Tonasia is actually going to be performing out in Chicago, but he just doesn't remember where.
October. There's a lot of stuff going on in Chicago. My records were very big in Chicago. I was out there all the time.
Hey, it's Vinny, my paisan.
Hey, Vinny, that's right. Vinny Campisi's in the house. What's up, Vinny?
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
Texas. I mean, there's San Jose, California. There's a lot of things coming up. There's a lot of things going on. So.
Okay. Also, if people want to get in contact with you for booking purposes or anything whatsoever, what's the best way that they can get in contact?
Through Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. Facebook is better, I think. You just
The best thing.
All the information. Yeah, my Tonasia, TONAZIA NYC at yahoo.com. You can email me there if you like.
Look at that.
Or hit me up on Facebook.
All right. And
or you can call me at 917.
917. I'm going to give out the number. 917 555 1212.
Don't listen to him. He's lying.
That's his number. 917
No, it's not.
555 1212.
Vinny says, great job, Eric. Pay attention.
Thank you.
VG, I'm going to have to get back to you. I don't know where in Chicago, but I'll be out there. So it's not just me. It's a whole bunch of us flying out there.
A whole bunch of us.
A bunch of us. I'm not going to say who because it's a surprise. I don't want to spoil it.
Other
artists.
Okay.
Artists. A lot of artists. So.
All right. So that's what's happening with getting in contact with you. What's happening in Chicago, because Chicago is going to be happening. On what date exactly? You remember?
October 5th. October 5th is Chicago. Yeah, 5th. October 5th.
El 5 de octubre.
El 5
de octubre.
El 5 de octubre.
Yeah. All right. And
as long as I'm back for Halloween, I'm okay.
All right. El Cuco. Big shout out goes to Carmencita Sings. Oh, we got the Amber Alert going on. I'm getting it.
What happened?
Yeah, Amber Alert. Yeah. You don't drive a black Honda Civic, right? Okay. Yeah, that's what that was. Because that's they're looking for the Amber. All right. So, Carmencita says that I'm bad. Why am I bad? No. That's not right.
Bad in a good way? Or
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. So, now you have a lot of projects. Are you here? Oh, well, he can't. I don't think he can answer that one.
What?
VG wanted to know if you're going to be there with Johnny O.
Oh, I can't.
See, that's the whole point. We can't answer that.
I can't say.
Cannot say.
My brother Johnny O.
And Vinny says, Jake too. He got. Oh, okay. See, he got the alert as well. All right.
Got the alert.
All right. So, At least now we know that the Amber Alert actually works, right?
Yes, it does work.
Okay, because I think you got it too?
Yeah, I got it too.
Yeah, all right.
So it works.
All right. So we have those events going on. You're working on projects. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you foresee yourself doing Latin music?
Yes, I did. I actually did a project not too long ago. The name of the song is called Olvídame. And now it came on my Miami Freestyle Records.
Oh, really?
And it's Freddie Lopez.
I know Freddie.
Okay, so Freddie was the producer of that whole album that came out. And I'm on there. Chris Yais is on there. Will from Ann Moore's on there. Fascination's on there.
No.
Arlene is on there. That whole album is fire.
Really?
Even India's mother got on there and sang with her sister and killed it.
Really?
Yes. And the songs are all with that Estilo Libre is called, with the freestyle, but Latins. There goes the Amber again.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
so
sorry.
it's a bad album. It's off the hook, and every song on there, and there's a lot more artists on there, and it was produced and collaborated with different producers. Albert Cabrera was the one that worked on my song. I have three different mixes from 3 different DJs and producers on there. So Albert Cabrera is one of them. Mauro Cerulli, who's a singer and actor out in Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
And Prograya Edit, who's in Brazil.
But are you going to be... Will you be performing?
I would want to work on some Latin stuff. I'm doing that too, but I don't want to get into that yet.
But I mean, are you going to be performing over there in
Brazil?
And yeah, Brazil and
we're trying to work on the dates in Colombia, Brazil, Panama, Argentina, like a tour. They're doing like a South American tour.
Oh, really?
We're working on that.
Okay, cool.
Trying to get it all together.
That song rocks Latin flavor, Finney says.
Yes, that song rocks Latin flavor. Thank you, Vinny. Yeah,
right.
It's got a lot of different instruments in it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song.
Now let me ask you, how many of the, giving me a number, not asking specific people, giving me a number, how many people in the industry do you still talk to? And like artist-wise.
A lot of people. Mostly everybody I grew up with. We all grew up together.
Right.
I mean, you want a list?
I mean, no, I just wanted like a number. I didn't want to like leave anyone out and then hurt somebody's feelings kind of thing. So that's why I just asked for
Well, everybody that I worked with in the 30 years, I still keep we keep in contact with each other. I mean, I'm doing a lot of shows right now with all.
It's like a reunion kind of thing.
Well, we never really see. The thing is, when freestyle disappeared for a little bit, they thought we stopped. We didn't really stop. We were still doing it. Just wasn't on the mainstream anymore.
And it was not here in New York per se. It was actually away from New York.
It was away from New York. A lot of it was away from New York, and Sal Abatella from Free Will Records, he's kept it alive all these years.
Yeah.
He is like the glue that holds it all together, and he does all these big concerts. And he does, these shows, and he's kept it going. So now other promoters are jumping in, and they're starting doing tours. Stevie B's got his tours going on. There's a couple people in Florida that's got their tours going on over there. So there's all these things happening. So everywhere. So it's freestyle's hitting back hard.
And now that you said promoter extraordinaire Mo is on in the chat room right now.
What's up, Mo?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff happening, and that's coming back. There's a lot of big things happening. I have a friend of mine who does like a mix show on Hot 97. They're doing like a freestyle stuff on the weekends, and there's talk they might be out into regular rotation next year.
Okay.
I mean, I hope that happens. So it's a lot of big things happening. We'll see what happens.
Now, the part that you don't know about us here in the Mixed Radio, I don't think I told it to you. I don't believe I mentioned it to you, but when we don't have shows, we do have music playing 24 hours a day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay.
So chances are, I'm almost certain, because I'm not the one in charge of the rotation and what's on in the list, but I have it on good terms with the person that probably does do it, that your music is there. It's been there. So your music still plays on our show,
awesome.
On our station. So that's something that, I just wanted to put it out there.
Rosanna, I'm going to work on Ecuador for you. I'll definitely put that in the hat.
Chuta ñañita.
And tell the powers that be.
Yeah, we're going to have to make that happen. You know what it is? That in
Millie,
Ecuador.
what's up? I see you.
In Ecuador, el estilo libre, otherwise known in English as freestyle.
That's what they call it, estilo libre.
Is not known over there. It's not played. I can tell you this firsthand because I've been going there for the past several years on a yearly basis, and I have yet to hear one track of freestyle being played.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a whole new market then.
It's a whole new market. It's a whole new
world. Yeah.
But I'm trying, as it is right now currently, I'm trying to make the contacts over there to get it thrown out there, because it needs to get thrown. It needs to be placed out there, and it needs to be heard, because as it is, Ecuador is a very touristic country.
It is.
So, yeah, okay, it's predominantly Spanish speaking, but the tourists that come are from the States and from beyond, obviously. But those that, know about the freestyle, when they hear it, they'll feel like they're at home hearing the genre.
Yeah, but that's how it was when I was in Europe. I just came back from Europe. I was out there for 2 months.
Right.
And
How was it?
It was like being in New York. All you heard was music, New York music. And so it was incredible.
Nice. But that's what I'm saying. I mean,
and Vinny Campisi, who's listening, he's an incredible DJ himself, a legend in his own right. He's actually the one who actually redid the Wondering You just heard.
Oh, yeah?
That's playing in Paris on the radio.
That was a nice track, though. That is a nice track, rather, I should say.
Yes.
Listen, Paisan, you can call us up here at the studio, 914-968-6499. Hey, Tonasia, can you say it in Spanish, please? Por favor, el número.
Oh, 914-968-6499.
Okay, there you go. All right, so give us a call so you can talk to, Tonasia live right now. And I believe Cynthia is watching the show.
Cynthia, what's up, my sister?
So now, real quickly, Vinny's blushing. Are you serious?
Tony, I'm blushing.
Are you
Let's talk about Micmac that put all those records out.
Come on, talk about it.
Come on. Back then, Micmac was an indie label. Mickey Garcia,
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Schlachter, Evo Molina, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they kept dropping hits after, because people always ask me this, what company? I was like, Micmac Records. And they're like, Micmac Records. I'm like, Cynthia, Johnny O, Amor, EXO, Niasia, Two Without Hats, TPE, Rio Sisters. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Clear Touch. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. One hit after a hit. And we used to go to record stores. People were like, oh, my God, the walls are like filled when you walk in. Because back then we had vinyl.
Yes, right.
We bought vinyl.
The big red and yellow.
Yeah, well, before it was red and yellow, it was just black with the white label with the reel-to-reels on it. Now I'm going to age myself, because back then, there wasn't even barcodes. It was just 45s and 33s.
Oh, yeah.
When Wondering came out. Then, when Games of Love came out, they had the single was invented. And then the CD single came out after that. So when you walked into a record store, it was all vinyl.
You forgot the cassettes.
Yeah, the cassettes, regular cassettes.
Mm-hmm.
And so the vinyl was all over plastic from the wall, from ceiling to floor, wall to wall. It was
Look at that.
Incredible. So Micmac was responsible for a big movement of freestyle. They have created some of the most incredible songs that still play today.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the artists are still performing it. What's that?
Well, yeah, he's right. Vinny is right.
What says Micmac made it easy to DJs just to buy the track and play it at Act 3 on Saturday nights. Yeah, I remember Act 3, Vinny.
Mm-hmm. Vinny's absolutely right.
That Act 3, I'll never forget. You know why? Because every time I stepped on that damn stage, they had the roof, the ceiling was down.
So low,
and every time you went on stage, you hit your head. It was like, watch the top, watch. And I would hit it all the time.
Listen, let me tell you something. I actually DJ'd at, I don't know if you know Casablanca in Queens.
Yeah, Casablanca.
Way back. And it was a Latin artist. I'm not going to mention the name. All I could tell you is that this Latin artist, he is very tall. Extremely tall. Okay? And in the middle of the performing, right, he's singing, and I said to myself, he just did a Karate Kid. He did a kick. He's singing like this, blah, 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 and the kick goes up. His foot hit the ceiling tile, and the ceiling tile moved over.
Why does that sound familiar?
And it was a Latin, not freestyle, Latin artist. I can't say who it is on the air, because I forgot. I have amnesia all of a sudden.
Sure.
I forgot.
Alzheimer's.
And it's all the time, so it's all
Oh, my God. So I have to do some music. I worked with Alzheimer's dementia psych patients for many years.
Okay.
Music therapy.
Uh-huh.
And which was an incredible part of my life.
Okay.
I did a lot of stuff. People ask me what you did in between. You know, a lot of careers, a lot of different things I did before.
And which one of those careers that you did you find fulfilling?
The one working with the Alzheimer dementia psych patients.
Really, and why?
Because you're being allowed to share the gift of music, but people don't understand. You might forget who you are, what's your name. If you look at food, you know what to do with it in front of you, but the music you never forget because your brain is two spheres. So the right side, left side.
Mm-hmm.
Even with a stroke, you have a stroke, you might not be able to talk, but you can still sing.
Mm-hmm.
It depends how it hits you.
Right.
But with the music, with the Alzheimer's, your window opens up in your mind. So what happens to anybody? We could try this right now. If you hear a song, let's say Franjolie, you'll start, where was the first place I heard it? Was it at a wedding? Was it at a party? And that opens up a window.
Right.
So when you get into the person's head, you're allowed X amount of time, depending on how bad the Alzheimer is or dementia, to get into the mind of the person to bring them back. And then once they realize the songs, then you got them. You say, "Hey, Mrs. Mrs. Jones, you remember, oh yeah, how are you?" She gets. You come back for a little bit. It could be 3 minutes. It could be 30 seconds. It could be whatever.
Right.
But that person's still in there. So with the music, you bring them out. So it's just very fulfilling to be able to connect with a person like that, with a human being, and just be able to make a difference in their life and make the quality of their life that much more enriched for that time. But
Wow.
yeah, it was. I did that for a lot of years, over almost 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, I got into it as a fluke. A lot of people don't know that I play instruments. So my friend needed somebody to cover a program, and I play piano also. So they said, "Tony, can you come in and play piano for me for this program?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely, I'll come in." So I had no idea what I was walking into, and it was a dementia floor. So I had them all around the piano in a circle. I all gave them little maracas I made out of Easter eggs with little beans in it.
Okay.
And I gave them all this kind of little things so they could interact, and a lot of them were like, out of it. But once the music started, they started coming to life, and I started playing all the old music, the 40s and 50s music, and they started like the lounge music, like Moon River, or just old stuff, Autumn Leaves, all these old stuff. And they started coming to life because they remember it. And so as they come into life, people are moving and rocking and shaking. He's like, "Wow, you never did this." I said, "No, I never did this before. I didn't go to college for this. I went to college for something else. But this is what you should be doing."
Wow.
And then that led to a part-time job. And then from part-time, it went full-time. And then that was there since then. And I still do it on and off.
Nice.
And so I got a chance to work with some incredible doctors and neurologists and learned so much from them.
Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I also got a text from a friend of mine in the Bronx from a pizzeria, an Italian pizzeria.
Where?
In the Bronx, on 183 in the Grand Concourse.
Okay.
It's called Susie's Pies.
Susie's Pies, all right.
Susie's Pies. Italiano puro. Great pizza. And he says hello to you. And
big shout out to Susie's Pies.
He wants to know when you could come through, and he'll hook you up.
Okay, I'll tell you if you tell me this. What part of Italy are you from?
Let me hit him up.
What part of Italy's from?
I don't know. I gotta hit him up. Now I'm gonna do this live. Mind you, I'm doing this live.
Do it live.
This is how I roll, man.
Because I'm gonna shock you right now. This is how we're gonna roll right here.
Watch. Where we at?
People don't know. Well, they'll find out.
Soon enough, right?
Yes, Vinny, thank you. I do have amazing stories about the therapy.
So forgive me, I'm on the phone getting in
He's
contact
on the
with
phone
this guy.
with Susie Pizza.
Yeah, well, I'm not calling the store itself, the pizzeria. I'm actually calling him on his personal phone. See, because I'm live right now.
Wow, that close, huh? Personal phone. Wow.
Hello, Alex, buddy. So I know that you're watching the show, and then you gave me the text that you're giving a shout out to Tonasia because Tonasia's here live.
What's up, Alex?
And wait, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on. All right, so now you're on speaker.
What's up, Heath?
What's up?
All right, so
What's going on?
okay, so now Tonasia is a paisan.
So I'm gonna napoletano. Why yo?
Wait. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
So
What's up?
no, say it again because I don't think he heard you clearly.
Oh, I said.
No. Say it again to what you said, but don't translate it.
So I'm gonna napoletano. Why yo?
Who are you? Oh, man. That's awesome. What's up, what's going on, man? Yeah, last week I was trying to watch the show. For some reason, the app wasn't letting me watch it, but I was able to hear it.
Okay, so he asked you a question, though. Forget about last week for a second.
What part of Italy you come from?
Well, I could barely hear it. It's really, really low.
All right. See, that's the reason why I was trying to say. All right. Do me a favor. You're still at the shop, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Do me a favor. Can you get a paper and pen? I want you to write down this number.
All right. Give me 1 second.
We'll do it this way. So that way you could say it again, and then he can actually hear you. See, again, this is all live. So you got it. You got it? You ready?
914.
Yeah.
914.
914.
968.
968.
6499.
Thank you, Bianca. I just read your message.
Yeah. Call that number right now.
All right, I got you.
All right.
I'm doing it now.
All right. So we're gonna have him call in.
Back to the different jobs. So we did everything in between the downfalls, of when the music's like a roller coaster. So I did. We talked about this before. Teaching. I was a teacher.
And I was too.
We had kindergarten through 8th grade. I was a physical gym teacher, music and art teacher.
There he is. Hold on.
We did that. I did that for a while.
Alex.
Hey, what's up?
All right. So
now I can hear you.
Can you hear Tonasia right now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I was gonna tell you that he goes, we're Italian and stuff. So I said, well, I speak Italian. Does Alex speak Italian? And he goes, I don't know. So he said, speak to him in Italian. So I was going to tell you, so I'm going to napoletano, why yo? And I said, do you speak it? And I said, what part of Italy do you come from? So I said, I don't know.
Vengo de Calabria.
Oh, Calabrese, all right.
Yeah, Calabrese, Capatosta.
Capatosta, DNA, Osach. That's funny. Okay, so awesome. Tony just speaks different languages. People didn't know that, huh?
That's awesome. Yeah.
And he speaks a little bit of Spanish too.
So a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of, I mostly spoke Italian my whole life growing up with my grandmother. But ever since she had passed away when I was younger, I kind of stopped talking Italian all the time. But then I ended up taking Spanish in school, and now I speak more Spanish, I think, than Italian
Well,
almost.
it's very similar. I mean, in my house, my parents only spoke Italian, but growing up in the Bronx, all my friends were all different parts of Latin America they came from. So I picked it up in the streets and hanging out.
Oh, yeah. I picked so much up in the street along with taking it in school for so many years. It's a combination of everything. Sometimes when I talk to my family in Italian, I say words in Spanish by accident. They look at me funny. They're like, what you said? I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. Let me just correct myself. I'm so used to speaking Spanish to people, like every day.
Well, that's it. You speak Spanish, you got to think for it.
Sometimes I need to brush up on my Italian, I have to call my uncle in Italy and talk to him for a little while to brush back up.
All right, so real quickly, because I mentioned to him that you told me to tell him to come through whenever he's available, and I told him that the pizza is Italiano.
And what time?
Definitely, 100%.
What time you close tonight? I might come through tonight.
He may just come through tonight.
I'm starving.
I'll be here until 9:30 tonight.
You want to come? Listen, the show's almost over. You want to go over there? You want to go take a shoot? It's not that far.
Yeah, we could take a shoot there.
So listen, I'm coming through with Tonasia.
Oh, that's awesome. No doubt, Lou. No
Lou,
doubt. I'll freaking be
I'm not.
No.
You confused me with my brother. What happened there?
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's
he's
the
excited. You got him so excited. He's like, "What's going on?"
I don't know, man. I'm getting nervous now. I'm blushing and shit.
You're funny.
I'm blushing and shit over here.
All right.
But I'll be here until 9:30. Until 9:30, I usually leave at 10. So we could, what I'm saying? You have plenty of time.
Okay, perfect. Mira, we're gonna shoot over there. All right.
All right, no problem. I'll definitely be here.
So do me a favor. Say goodbye in Italian for me.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, bello. Ciao.
Ciao, bello. Ci vediamo dopo. Ciao.
Ciao.
All right.
All righty. I'll see you in a little bit.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
Bye. That's it. So we're going to be heading over there momentarily. Get some grub on.
Okie dokie.
All right. So you want Italiano? You got Italiano.
Into some calzones. We'll do some stromboli.
Whatever he got there, bro.
Penne alla vodka with some chicken.
Oh, see, why you got to open up my appetite more now? Can't do that, man.
Spaghetti meatball. You want some of that?
Oh man.
Maybe we can do some rigatoni with some bolognese sauce. Or we could do some
No.
3 cheeses.
No mas. No mas.
Yvette's laughing. She's laughing.
And then you see
I
what
see
Vinny
you, Vinny.
says. You said what Vinny says, right?
Yeah, I see. You got to put Jake to bed.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you, Vinny. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinny. And I hope you keep watching the show.
He will.
All right. All right. So real quickly,
there was a time when I. Okay. Yeah.
See, that's what I was going to ask you. If you want to do, if you want to do a quick acapella, real quick.
There was a time when I thought that you were mine, just a touch. Your love was in my mind. You took my heart. Okay, that's enough.
There it is. Tonasia. Come on, studio audience. What's up? There you go. Thank
Bianca
you.
wants some pizza. She said she wants some massages.
Say who? Say what? Say that again?
Blanca. She says, "Oh my God, I want some."
Well, it's in the Boogie Down Bronx. It's on the Grand Concourse and 183rd. That's all you got to do. Hit on over there, and I know you're not that far from there anyway. I know.
So
she's
we
not
go
that
hang
far.
out.
That's
Vinny
good.
says I will. I'm about to meet you guys, Yvette. Okay, Yvette, bring it out. Come on down.
Where? Okay,
Roseanne, my
Yvette.
favorite
Where is
one.
it that you? Where do you live? Like, I don't know where she lives. I don't know if she lives in the Bronx or where.
I don't know.
All right. My favorite.
Yvette Cresp. She says yes. She lives in the Bronx, I think.
Okay. Oh, I got it now. I got the yes now. All right.
See the yes? I see little hearts floating. What's that?
That's that they're loving the show.
Oh, thank you.
See?
I love
That's
you
what I'm
guys. You
saying.
have no idea how much I love you because without you, I am nothing.
So do you see the difference in what I was telling you before? We have an actual studio that's more.
Oh, this is a beautiful setup.
That's what I'm. So you see what I was talking about?
This is almost like I feel like I'm on a radio station.
An actual FM station, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, the only difference is that with us, we're worldwide, and we have visual. So people, like in Italy, if you got your family over there, as long as they have the internet and they can go to the website, they'll actually see you live.
Yeah, which is awesome.
You see what I'm saying?
It's amazing.
We cover everything. We're
Come on,
across the world and
this
across the
This
globe.
is amazing. I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna type in the name of the pizzeria. Susie's.
Stevenson Commons, Yvette said.
Okay, so it's on the Grand Concourse.
Thank you, Blanca.
And 183.
And it's called?
Susie's Pies.
Susie's Pies.
I put it in. If you look at it, it's there. I hope I wrote it right, though. So we're going to be shutting down the show within the next few minutes.
No!
But
wait a minute, you had some other questions. Did you have some other questions?
yeah, I have a bunch of them.
Well, then ask.
Okay, so we have you here.
Yes, I think I'm here.
You know what? I wanted to find out.
I like this
truthfully.
room. You know why? Because
Why?
red and green. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. And so I love the red and green. Beautiful.
Well, see, the red, okay, let me explain the red. Red is the actual colors of the actual radio station.
Oh, okay.
All right. The green, as you can see, is the green screen. So that's
right.
that's how that came about. But yeah, I never thought about it.
We never talked about how Wondering got created and how.
Well, see, but that's what I'm getting
All right.
to that part
Okay.
though. But first, before that, I want to ask you this: before you started singing, what was it that caused you to get into music? What made you want to get into singing?
Okay, VG, I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know about October 5th. I always wanted to sing. My mother was a singer.
Okay.
My mother played piano, and she was an incredible soprano, one operatic voice. She was amazing. She
Okay.
sang from morning, the minute she woke up, to the minute she went to bed. And so I always sang around the house from when I was a little baby. So I grew up on the old stuff, all the old music. And as I got older, I started, the breakdance scene came out, so I started breakdancing on the street corners of Manhattan. Then we started entering all these different shows that were going on. Talent shows that were going on. Then as I got into high school, I got into, took it really serious and got into choir and band and dance, and because I knew this is what I wanted to do when I got out.
See, I did the choir thing in high school.
Yeah, and I actually wrote Wondering in my study hall in my junior year and Christopher Columbus High School in the Bronx.
I went to Cardinal Hayes.
Oh, Cardinal Hayes, okay. And so that's where it all started with Dr. DeZick at the choir. And dance was, we had my dance teacher.
But so now that you're talking about that you did it at the school in Christopher Columbus, what was your motivation for Wondering?
Wondering was well, most of my songs are either about myself, my relationships, or people that things that bits and pieces of people talk about their stuff, and I put it together and do something. But Games of Wondering is it's about a real relationship that I went through.
Okay.
Giving the benefit of doubt. Was it me? Was it you? Was it me or you? No, it sure wasn't me, but I still.
It was you.
It was you.
You that messed it up. You.
You. But so I was living in the Bronx. Owen at that time lived 1 block away from me without even knowing that, and so we met at a mutual bodega down the block.
Right.
And so I was just humming and singing. He was like, "You sing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to work on this record I wrote." He's like, "Well, I'm a producer." And his dad was Landy Soba, who worked in the Latin music.
Manny Soba.
Landy.
Oh, Landy.
Son, Landy Soba.
Okay.
And so we said, let's go to the studio. So we went to a studio in Queens called Libra Digital. And that's where I met Tony Papa Michaels and Tony Prentice, which were engineers and that worked on the songs. And we recorded on the Synclavia keyboard. That time was like a $150,000 piano. Only 2 other people had it. I think it was Michael Jackson and Prince.
Wow.
It was amazing. You could do everything on this keyboard. That's what it sounds is so different. It just was ahead of its time.
Right.
And the magic happened. Went to the studio, and then we started, testing it and bringing it out to different places. We played at Skate Key with Mad Wayne.
Oh my God, Skate Key.
I used to be in there all the time with the breakers and all that stuff, Mr. Wiggles and stuff. We used to hang out and stuff. Yeah, it was. And then from there, we did La Mirage as a demo, see what happens, and people just killed it. And Owen's a very talented producer. He's an incredible friend, and he also produced Suave, Crying Over You, and all his songs, and made magic happen. And so, thank you, Owen. I love you if you're listening.
And how was it? All right, when you started singing on the professional aspect of it, how did your family feel about you going in that route?
Well, my parents are very strict Catholic. School education was a big priority. So
as is for most Italians.
Yes, and I had full support of my father, who's actually in the studio with me today.
So if you guys notice I keep going this way, is because I'm looking at the father.
Yeah.
And he's having a good time.
My father, both of them supported me. Of course, my mother loved music, and so my father he said, "Fine, I'll get you your keyboard, your amp, your microphones, whatever you need, but just make sure you finish college first, and we do what we got to do." We're in the interim of going to college and doing that. Micmac Records came up. Well, first Atlantic Records came, but Atlantic Records had a big waiting list, and the time and the momentum was now, and I didn't feel like waiting a year and a half to get signed and picked up.
Right.
So Micmac Records came, and we took it into them, and they loved it, and the rest is history.
Look at that.
And did I finish college? Well, I'm not going to get into that, but
yes, he finished college.
I finished college. Business.
Kids, go to school.
I went, believe it or not, I took up business administration and bookkeeping, business management, all of that stuff. So that's my degrees in that. But music is my passion, it's my love, but I always have something to fall back on if I needed to. But I've learned from a lot of different people. So my mother used to say, learn what you got to learn and put it to the side.
Be a jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades and
master of none.
Yeah, master of none, because you never know when tomorrow you might need something. And
exactly.
So I did a lot. I did a lot. My mother was a seamstress.
As my mom.
She worked for Dior for many years. She did evening dresses and wedding gowns, and she did all the beading work, lace work stuff on it. So I did all of that too. And I sew as well and do all of that stuff.
I got some stuff I need sewing, man.
Whatever you need, hems, whatever. But
I'll come to you.
For a while, I was doing. We were working on dresses for Dancing with the Stars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were doing all the bead work and all the lace work, all the Swarovski crystals on it. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing it. So
wow, they should have had you on there, man.
They should have had me on there.
They could still get you on there, can't they?
Yeah, I guess they can.
I mean, you still got the moves, right?
I still got the moves. I need to work on my endurance and my cardio a little bit, but yeah, I still got the moves.
And going to Susie's Pies will help you out with that.
Well, no. Well, I'll be good at Susie's Pies. I won't need a lot.
Oh my God!
Thank you, Blanc. I will enjoy the pizza if that's what we have. I have no idea what we're gonna eat yet.
I don't know either. I can't tell you. I have no idea.
Have a blessed night. You too.
We got. I guess whatever is there. I guess I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But we kind of got to rush it over there.
Let's go. It's 8:30.
Yeah.
So Buenas noches. Muchísimas gracias. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
And before we close out, I want to say this to you.
Yes.
Publicly and face to face.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for coming to the show.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for inviting me and thinking about me.
Also, whenever you have anything that's coming out, think of us. Come through. The door is always open for you.
Thank you.
Understand that I mean that wholeheartedly. I don't mean that as, something that's, blanket across to all artists. I sincerely mean it. Whenever you have something, please come through. Let me know. I'll have you on the studio as quick as I can, providing that I have the opening available. I will have you come through.
Awesome. All right. So hopefully
You know
soon.
what I mean? Yeah, sooner than you think. Hopefully.
Sooner than you think. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. So, but seriously, I really do mean thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And thank you for all that you do.
No,
really.
I try, man. I want to keep the music going, keep the artists out there as much as I can. I mean, it's a platform that I can, provide it for you guys. You know what I mean?
And without the DJs and without the fans, we wouldn't still be here doing this 30 years later.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the magic of it. Think about it. 30 years have gone by, which I still don't understand where it's gone. Because I'm still in my head. I'm still, still 17, jumping up and down in the Bronx.
But you know what's funny, though, too? You have that feeling, right? And I can honestly say, I was actually talking to DJ Cruz, who was just here, about it last week. Coincidentally, I said, listen, I still can't believe that years ago when the music was happening, right? I said to myself, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to know these people, these artists, and enjoy their music, and fast forward 2 years later, okay?
Because you planted that seed.
That's right.
You put it out into the universe, and it
Exactly.
manifested itself tonight.
And it happened because of The Secret.
And that's it, The Secret.
See? I know that's what you're going to get to.
Yes, people
see?
need to be on top of that because it really works.
It really does work.
It really works.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm going to tell you something. That plaque that they gave me this weekend past, I was talking about this 2 or 3 years ago, and I said to myself, wow, those are so beautiful. Always wanted one like that, blah, 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 blah. You started planting the seed, and then all of a sudden, now it's on my wall.
Look at that.
Things happen. You want a house? Put it out there. You want a car? Put it out there.
Yeah.
You got to think.
You want a carro del año.
The mind is very powerful.
Yes, it is.
And you got to know positive. Don't worry about the past. Live in the present. Put it out there.
Put it out now.
Put it out now so it can manifest itself.
Yes.
And only great things is to come. I promise you. There's a lot of stuff going on. Don't get caught up in all that craziness happening in the world today.
Don't. And forget about the negativity. Always think positive.
Stay positive. Keep
Positive.
it positive. Keep it moving. And don't get caught up. Like I said, know when to let go and when to move on. Let the seasons go when it goes.
Just like the seasons change, so will you.
Seasons change. Yeah, let it go.
All right.
I love you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
For those of you that are in the
I hope I
Bronx.
meet you soon too. Yvette, I will see you there. Yes, enjoy your dinner. Oh, well, okay.
Oh, so she's not going.
I guess she's not going.
Oh man. See, but for those of you that are in the Bronx, come over. We'll be there. 183rd in the Grand Concourse. The name of the pizza place is
Susie's Pies.
That's it. We'll be there. Nos vemos. Once again, thank you all for watching.
Ciao, ciao. Te quiero mucho.
And as I always say, God bless you all. We'll see you next week.
God bless you. Bye.
Nos vemos. Bye.
Hoy se bebe.
Y mañana también.
That's all, folks.